Yeah, I would like to respond to part of that. First of all, the sequence of events, as you read in the paper, is absolutely false. If you're referring to the community news, these items were made up. There are comments about the witnesses are a fabrication by the writer. If you want to read the true version, go ahead and go back and look at the press telegram. There was the profanity that they're referring to never happened. That was another thing made up. There is the sequence of events that even though there was an article written based on an email from a witness that has changed the story at least 3 or 4 times. It was just a very simple discussion that Jay doesn't want to point to, but he had some false information. I was just trying to correct it. It was a discussion that followed out into the foyer. I had my back against the door. There were some extremely offensive comments made about my wife, and that was my response, and I did use a word that starts with an A. And that was the extent of any kind of language that was used. Beyond that, I walked out the door. When the comments were made about my wife, I did step back, and for that I do apologize for bringing the city into this whole thing. But there was never the things that were mentioned in the paper that happened. From that, I did walk away. The comments were made again. Jay Gray did point out to the deputies. He was apologized for saying those things, and my reaction was very strong. But I'll do the same to defend my wife. I've never, in all the years I've been here, I've had lots of discussion, lots of differences of opinion. Those discussions never become heated, but it's very difficult to overcome, the high volume that Jay Gray exhibited during his comments. There's really not much else to say. The DA did. If I have Greg, can you go ahead and say what the DA passed out today?
The Sheriff's Department, I was informed this afternoon that the Sheriff's Department was advised by the District Attorney's Office that they've reviewed the matter and have decided not to prosecute any or file any formal charges.
And there's really nothing there. Thank you very much.